Hey, welcome back to another episode of The Final Stop. I'm your host, Daniel Bridgegad. Sitting next to me, as always, dressed in white this episode, it's the Vampire King, Possum King, whichever one you prefer, Tristan Bowling.
I prefer... I don't like either. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's fine. And over here on the side table, checking the levels and pushing buttons per usual, it's Big and Brody. Andrew Oriana and Brody Asbill, everyone.
What's up, y'all? How we doing?
Yeah, dude, we're here with another hot one. As always, make sure you subscribe to the channel on this.
This is the most unnatural start to the episode ever.
it
You're
really
just
is.
like, hey, guys, what's up?
Dude, we gotta handle business. Yeah, make sure you smash that mother. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, make sure you subscribe if you can't watch the full episode. As always, we got a real channel in this motherfucker that's real nice. Get you the action in short form, and we got a guest for your ass. This is what I work with, dude. Week in and week out.
Did
I
that
try,
peak at least?
Yeah. I try and be so serious. And this guy comes over here. Anyway, we got a fire-ass guest for y'all this week. This man works every club in the Valley and is a vet in the game. It's Rob Maybe.
Hey, guys. I just like that you're like, look, we got a hot one for you, this, that. And then he's like, what? Like,
No, the thing is, it's just a false statement. We haven't even done it yet. How do we know it's a hot one? This one could
It's
be
called
shit.
I Believe. I walk in with
Yeah.
hope every
This
episode.
could be the worst one yet.
maybe he had faith in me, Tristan. That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, maybe Rob doesn't connect with our fan base. That's
No.
what you're betting on.
I think Tristan just has low self-esteem deep inside. So he's like, how could you tell it was a hot one? I'm on it, and it's not great.
Oh, yeah. I haven't proven myself funny yet this episode.
No, you're very funny.
Shut up!
Okay, never mind.
Man, this man's levels, bro.
I
I'm gonna
know.
have to-
I gotta stop peeking.
It would be fine if you weren't making out with the microphone.
This guy sits hunched over like Gollum every episode, and I gotta be like, hey, people need to see your face.
I like
Sit
to
up.
bring an NPR atmosphere.
Yeah, you do a good job.
Yeah.
Tell me about a food eating contest very slowly.
Have you ever been to Coney Island and jerked off in the back while they're eating the hot dogs?
Tonight.
Is that what NPR sounds like?
Yeah, it's all whispers.
Tonight
It's
on
all.
Car Talk.
It's all. She was abused by her mother, but she came out to be the first amputee Miss America. Give it up for your
Yeah, give it up.
our guest tonight, Leslie Brooks.
Leslie Brooks. Leslie Brooks.
Brody.
So your legs were decapitated in a trying to get dick accident.
You were just searching for dick.
You're
and
just searching for dick,
you
and
lost
you
your
got
legs,
you,
but-
you said you answered a Craigslist ad where you were laying down on train tracks in order to give someone head
because he had a weird mustache.
because he had a weird mustache, and you love that shit.
And now you do handstands at the Olympics, and we just want to know
And
your
you
story.
suck the judge's dick.
This is the shit that angers Republicans everywhere, dude.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
NPR. It's all soft spoken.
Trump tried to defund us.
Yeah, it's all
Now
soft,
this is what we're talking about. We're lying
soft-spoken
about everything.
metrosexual
Yeah.
men that they've sucked a dick in college. It's not a big deal,
Even-
and it's all publicly funded. And Trump got so pissed off. All the Republicans.
Oh, yeah.
got
I'd be
so-
pissed as
Even
fuck,
though you
bro.
can't see me, you can tell I'm wearing a turtleneck.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm sipping tea at 2 p.m.
All right, Rob. So what? Jesus Christ. Do you actually listen to NPR? Or did you hear it once? And
My
now
mom
you
used
have
to.
it?
My mom used to a lot.
Is that a morning car? That's a morning radio
Yeah,
type deal.
Yeah, like she used to watch. I think it was called Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me. Is
Yeah,
that-
that's a big show. Wait, don't tell me.
Yeah.
they have different celebrities on, and it's like a little game show.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me. What was the one where it was like
This American Life.
not This American Life. The one where it's like the spooky one where it talks about aliens and shit like that.
Oh, Coast to Coast.
Coast to
Space Coast to Coast.
Yeah. My dad used to listen to Coast to Coast like religiously, and he'd just be like, "Listen to this story about some guy who called in on the radio saying he saw like a fucking
Yeah, it was like
Jersey
Alex
Devil."
Jones before Alex Jones.
Yeah, it was like Alex Jones, but whoever had like a car radio. It was pretty cool. I remember listening to it and being like freaked out. And my dad's like, "What if that's an alien in the sky?" And I'm like, "Dude, shut up, shut up."
Yeah, I love
Oh.
that. I love that our producer's the only one that has
Are you
headphones
guys-
does not
are
have
you
it
guys-
on.
Yeah, did you
They're
come?
currently-
Did you come here
passing notes?
underprepared
We're
today?
taking care of sound shit. Why don't you worry about what you worry about?
They're currently
We'll
looking
do
at
our
dick
shit.
pics or whatever. Look
Yeah.
how look how focused Andrew's face is.
They
right
know they're
now.
hot, bro. Andrew took his headphones off. What are you guys looking at?
They're playing a game. They're playing a game of like Wordle or something.
They're just on
together.
iFunny passing the phone.
Yeah.
What is Wordle? I haven't even.
I refuse to play it.
I don't know.
Is
I
it
What the
Word
fuck
with
is
don't
friends?
know what it is.
No, it's a new thing. The New York Times just bought it for like $1 billion. But it's
Pull up
basically
Wordle.
they give you 5 letters and you have to guess what the word is. Yeah.
Or do they give you 5 jumbled up letters?
No, I have no idea. I'm talking like an expert, but that's just because I'm confident.
Yeah, pull a
I
Wordle,
have
'cause
no
now
idea what it is.
Every so often,
All
there's
right.
a boring game that.
How funny would it be if one day they're just like, all right, 5 letters. First, it's like, all right, so it's a 7-letter word. So here's the first 5 letters: N, I, G, and they're just like, and then they're just like, I think.
Naggers, Tom.
Yeah.
It's night.
Yeah.
I guess
This
the
is all
Wordle in
Wordle
6
is, dude?
tries. Each guess must be a valid 5-letter word. Hit the enter button to submit. After each guess, the color of the tiles will change to show you how close you were to the word.
This is old people shit, bro.
Not only
Fuck
that,
that.
but it's like you have to guess the word. You don't get any letters or anything.
Is that just like new Scrabble?
Yeah, basically.
Wait,
But it's taking over the fucking internet.
you just guess 1 letter at a time?
No, you do. I think you do the whole word. Like you go like it's 5 letters. Is it weary? And it'll be like the
It's-
W
It's like
was
it's
right.
like it's like Minesweeper, but with like
With
Scrabble
words.
mixed into
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
It's Scrabble Sweeper.
Yeah.
Good
Also,
luck.
you just named the 2 oldest computer
Yeah.
games
what?
ever.
I didn't know either of those. I just yes-anded you because we're on
Yeah.
air.
And it had a little bit of solitaire in it.
yeah, I was about to say
Can
solitaire.
you play videos on this?
Yeah, we can.
Dude, have you guys seen the video of the chick at the improv that just fucking faints?
Oh
Yes.
yeah. That's hysterical. He was
I
here.
just saw that today. It blew my mind. Was it here?
Yeah, it was here.
Yeah.
at
Who
the
was
Tempe.
that?
It was
Some lady in heels, bro.
Yeah, some.
And
she
in all
was.
honesty, if you're wearing heels on stage, probably had it coming.
Did
was-
like
it was New
she's like a
Faces.
kind of like a Bravo.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't New Faces. It was the lady
No,
that was there
no,
that
she
weekend.
was headlining.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
she was a headliner.
I just
Yeah.
caught the clip on Instagram.
Heather McDonald. She was on like Chelsea lately, and like was on like a lot of E shit and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I believe that.
Yeah, but
Comedian collapses on stage after taunting Jesus. Please watch that one.
Yeah.
yeah, I love it how there's just one Christian guy just being like, "I fucking told you,
This will show that.
the
bitch.
Lord smites you no matter what."
They're all the same video, but watch the one where she falls because she taunted Jesus.
And on the
Yeah.
8th day, the Lord said, "Take a nap."
Yeah. And in that moment, God gave you the light.
Oh, she's like mid-joke. Okay. Oh, she's doing a Vax joke? The show would have sucked.
Yeah. This literally looks like she's making a joke, like she's doing an act out.
Ugh. Dude, she's going... Well, I heard they laughed.
She seems like, yeah, she just suddenly def jams the fuck out.
Yeah. There it goes.
Bro, she's so close to just gripping her groin like Eminem did in 02.
Yeah. 3 steps
So
and she
nice.
goes fucking
Ha.
Bambi.
Oh, no.
Whoa, whoa, Bob.
They,
They laughed. They laughed.
Because they thought it was an act out. Oh!
dude, her head bounced off.
She
the
went
stage.
full def jam.
She fractured her skull.
What if she just rolled over and started fucking the stool?
Damn, she was not ready for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That's what happens. They
Quarantine
push-
hits every. What if she was just trying to get out of doing a full set?
She still
She was
wanted to
just
get
like,
paid?
she was like, man, fucking, I'm
Yeah.
missing Euphoria right now.
If she was just if she was middling like she should probably have been in the first place,
Yeah.
she would have been backstage where she passed out.
Dude, D.L. Hughley passed out that one time, and he handled that shit
You're gonna
like a
openly
G.
start shit with the woman who taunted Jesus herself,
Right?
Yeah.
You think she's afraid of you?
Yeah, she doesn't
She
mind
taunted
having
the
smoke
Son
with
of
you.
God.
She taunted the Son of God.
She
And
spat
he's-
in the Son of God's face, and,
And
then
he
he
spat
said,
back.
Yeah, I was about
he
to
spat
say.
back- he spat back quicker than fuck.
The Lord said, "Hey, here's the light. Get off stage."
No, that's fucking. Hey, did getting your hand tattoo hurt, Rob?
No.
Not
Did
at
it
all?
hurt when you fell from heaven getting your hand tattooed?
Only when I landed in
Because
your
I saw
lap.
you. Because I saw you at the HOC, and I didn't ask you. I think how bad it hurt. Did the knuckles hurt at all?
No, okay, it was fine, except for towards the end when they were shading the knuckles, my fingers started twitching on their own.
Daniel, I
And
don't like.
The dude was getting mad because it was on my hand, so he just started holding my fingers.
I-
And he was
You
like,
wanna go-
"Rob, You gotta chill.
Do you want to go into the story about how you got that new tattoo?
Wait,
Yeah, it was on a
before
podcast.
I wanna hear that.
before just quick anecdote.
Here comes a shot at your boy.
No,
Stay tuned.
Daniel, I like it how you I like it how you asked that because I feel like there's an avenue where you get a hand tattoo.
Oh, I hope so.
No,
And if
no,
it's
no,
not
no.
if it's not your own face so you can look at yourself while jerking off, I think that is not smart.
What
I
are you
think
talking about? Daniel's never been in the avenues.
Yeah.
yeah.
What are
Yeah.
you talking about, bro? I'm from 36th place and Streetwaters and Sweetwater. That's
Sweetwater?
Indian Bend,
Sweetwater.
Indian Bend Elementary School, bro. That's
All right.
Indian
the
Bend
cartel launders money out of there. That's where I grew up.
Oh wow. Yeah. I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tristan.
Yeah, you're so
And then
streetwise
immediately
and hard
after
body.
that, immediately after that, my dad moved up in his business, and we lived behind a gated community. But for the
But
first,
that's the dream, though, is for your dad to move up. In
You have the
business.
gated
And then
community.
his dad moved out of that gated community without him.
Yeah.
Damn, dog.
His dad moved to a gated community.
Is this episode called
He
Let's
was
Make
not there.
Daniel Cry?
No, a few episodes ago, he was like, why do you guys only make fun of surface level stuff? Why don't you guys make fun of stuff that would actually hurt?
Why
It's
don't
like,
you get into the deep stuff, like the fact that my dad didn't love me enough to stay around?
Yeah.
Either
I've
of
been
them.
there. I've been there.
That
Either
dad
of them,
didn't
the
stay
biolog-
around and mom ain't doing too much better.
Oh, I completely forgot about the biological. Damn.
the biological left, the new nigga left.
They adopted you, and then he was still like, yo, I'm out. Like, I agreed to do this, but I'm out.
Isn't that crazy? I got threatened. I got threatened on the middle of my front lawn by a 5'6" white dude. He's like, "I'll beat your ass." I'm like, "Drink
Yeah,
another."
that's how you met Tristan. We know.
Yeah, I called Tristan. I was like, I shot a fucking busted bat signal where
Yeah.
half the wings are out, and this guy showed up on a moped and was like, "You need
Yeah.
help, bud?"
He threatened
Killed
you?
it.
Yeah,
he put a possum
Your
signal out.
adopted dad threatened you?
yeah. I got.
Let's go fuck him up.
It spilled out. Nah, no, I'm
He's
not-
like, you're lucky I
wish-
don't have a receipt, motherfucker.
Nah,
I
wish
mean, we're not going to fuck him up at all. Let's go fuck him up.
I wish I was more on site. I'm not an on site type person.
I am.
In this, bro, he goes, you're more of a white Jew than you are a Negro. I was like,
Is he allowed to say Negro being 5'6"?
not when
and
you're
white?
angry, not when you're screing drunk off of 10 Bud Lights.
I don't think you're ever allowed to say it unless you're joking.
I was about to say, I'm like 10 Bud Lights is pussy shit, but then I remembered he's 5'6".
He's a $130 dripping wet.
Yeah.
5'6".
I feel like I could take this guy.
It's close.
Are you saying I can't fuck up?
I'd pay.
He can't
Nah.
even fuck hard enough to make a kid. He has to buy one. And he gets your ass?
Hey, that's
Hey,
a
that
top,
looked
that's a
ve-
top round pick.
That looked very lucrative up until 2 ACLs ago, bro.
yeah.
It looked like a real lucrative
After
investment.
after they put the second drunk driver in your legs, they're just like, hey.
You don't know
No.
your bio family, right?
Nah.
You want to find them so that you can be like, why'd you give me such
So
shitty
here's
knees?
the thing. I don't know my biological dad, but I have 2 half sisters who their mom dated the same guy that my biological dad.
Can we find him and for the 100th episode have him be the guest? And then
Oh.
when he invite him, we just have an empty chair because he doesn't show up?
But you still interview him?
We shoot
But
it
we
in-
still interview
We
him?
shoot it in the guest view, and there's just
Yeah. There's like a sock puppet you made. You're the only person on the episode. You're just sitting there crying.
You should ask him, like, hey, why'd you give me such shitty knees?
Yeah, you're like,
you
yeah.
ruined my life.
For a hot sec, they were nice knees. They
Yeah.
were really nice knees, and then they expired. Bro, it aged like an Asian lady.
You should've
It
got
was
the extended
young
warranty,
for a
bro.
while.
Bold. That's a bold thing to say.
Really?
No, dude, have you ever seen an Asian lady?
Never in my life.
Do you know when they look 12 until they're like 80, and then on their 81st birthday, they look 100,000 years old? They look
Thank
like an
you.
old wizard in a kung
Thank
fu
you,
flick.
Rob. Every episode, I pitch out.
I don't look. I can't see race.
There it is, right there. Every episode, I pitch out something that is mildly edgy, and this guy acts like the Oscars are fucking listening through a cup outside, being like, no.
But that's your dynamic. He's an NPR dude, and you're
No, but
I'm the
Def
corporate
Jam
one
dude.
out of the 2 of us. What are you talking
sure.
about?
I did definitely say that one of the clues in Wordle was half the fucking words for the N word. So,
So it's only whenever you bring it up.
yeah, and it's like whenever I do it.
Anytime the black Jewish kid brings it up, you're like, I don't know if you can be saying that, man.
You can
Dude,
say
you're
it.
so much more than just black and Jewish.
Well,
though.
white talking.
Yeah,
black
you're so
Jewish
much
kid.
more than black
you're
and
tall,
Jewish.
too.
You also have like I don't
You
know
have that
eyes and
going for me.
nose. That's pretty much it. Your surface level.
How am I
as a
supposed to
person.
write jokes on that, though?
I know it's pretty bad. No,
Yeah, and
when
you
are
know-
you thinking about expanding outside of surface level dumb bullshit?
I have a cat joke right now. It's doing all right. I got a cat
You said
joke.
Tristan's favorite words. I have a cat joke.
You have a cat joke?
You have a catch up?
Do you have a cat joke?
No, me?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
No, he's funny.
Yeah.
No, he
I'm
only does
sorry.
girlfriend material now.
Yeah. This guy can't do a show
I'm
without being
already-
like, my babe, I love her so much. She's my life, my Holy Spirit. I've known her for
Well,
6
she's in the
rotations
crowd-
around the
she's
sun.
in the
Sorry,
crowd
it's
watching.
Sorry,
so-
it's relatable to say, "Hey, I love my chick," and not you going on stage and just being like, "Yo, who wants to fuck me?" And then like leading on throughout your entire set, and they're like, "Hey, you want to fuck me?" You're like, "No, I'm betrothed." Like you're a fucking idiot asshole.
Am I on the last episode, guys? This feels like I'm on the last episode.
The boys
No,
break
you're just
up,
like
episode 14.
I'm just like I go on stage. I'm like, yo, I have a girlfriend, and for me, they're like, that's a surprise. And then you go on stage, you're like, I can have sex, and
I
they're
get
like,
studio moans whenever I say it. They go, hey, my girlfriend's the one for me. You should get a collective.
oh, what am I gonna do with all this wet pussy I have? My cup overfloweth.
It's okay. That's why I would love to go on stage and not be fucking. I wish I could go on stage and be kooky.
Dress
That
like
sounds-
Tristan.
I wish, honestly, right
We
now
should
I
switch
could
for a show. I'll book you on a DBG and Friends, and you can headline.
Oh,
it.
thank
but you,
God.
You have to comb your hair. You
What?
have to
How
put
did
product
I-
in your hair.
No, not only that, you have to braid your hair. You
Yeah.
have to wear a bandana. You have to look like a young Waka
Dude, give me
Flocka.
cornrows. I will straight up roll in like an island boy into this
We
fucking.
sent Tristan with a Rasta hat with fake dreads on the back. Fake
Dude,
dreads on
I'll
the
get
back.
I'll get a fucking Star David tattooed in between my eyes like 21 Savage.
21
like a
Chosen?
Knife.
Yeah.
21. Yeah. 21 Abraham.
And then you have to wear Tristan's super short pants.
I would be
No,
down.
he has to wear the race car outfit. You remember that?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
red race
yeah,
car.
I do
jersey?
remember
Oh,
I
I
like
go
the
in
red
a
race car
full
with the
pit,
dickies.
full pit
Yeah.
crew outfit and just like.
I need 1,000% more energy. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, and watch. All right, so you're gonna go on stage to do my act and watch it be the best you've ever done. Watching me like, oh my god, when I use my body on stage and just don't rely on me being semi-good looking and having played football once.
The fucked up
I
part
really
is he's
kinda-
semi good looking.
Yeah, semi-good
You didn't have to
looking.
pull that punch. you
Yeah,
piece of
yeah.
shit.
The fact that I pride myself on my athletics, but it looks like someone stapled my
I don't
fucking
have
feet to
one-
the
I
floor
don't have
every
one
time I
joke.
go on stage.
I don't have one joke about football.
Yeah, you don't have one joke about football. You just
He can't remember it from the
yeah,
CTE.
Yeah, you constantly talk.
Low-hanging
But you
fruit.
have
I'll give you that.
14 podcasts where you've mentioned it every time.
Yeah.
So-
You also.
and that's coming from a fan.
This is.
guys.
I was gonna say this is. You guys are in for a treat, bro. Because anyone that's watching this, Rob's watched every episode and is hip on all of our bullshit, bro.
I have a lot of free time.
I was about to say, you're saying that like people should be jealous.
He
That
walked-
it's like Rob has seen every episode. It's like, so have I, and I'm not proud of it. And I've been a part of every episode.
Rob walked in and didn't even go. Didn't you used to have another guy? He was straight up like, tell me how he exited and why. I was
Yeah.
like,
He is my friend. The he you're talking about.
Do you remember that I came up to you guys and
Yeah.
I was like, Richie's the best part of that show, and you're like, well, he's no longer a part of this show.
It was outside Char. I remember exactly.
Listen.
that was the first time I thought Richie was funny. Was watching your guys'
Yeah,
show.
yeah. He was a really good part of the show.
And
really,
I've hung
I
out
really,
with him multiple times.
I hung out with him last night. It was a blast. He's definitely a good riff. He's a good time. I
Yeah.
honestly want to get a podcast started with just me and him.
Here's what they're pitching. He comes to me. We did a show, which by the way, we had a show that I didn't know what to expect, and we all did a live show together.
I was
It
about to say
lit.
it was pretty fun.
It ended up being good. We did a show
The
for
biker show, right?
We did a
Yeah,
show for
that
my
was fun
boss.
as fuck.
Yeah. I asked Rob to be on it, but he was out of town. I thought.
Hey,
he
do you
would've-
guys want to
yeah.
hear
He would've
how
killed
mad?
in that room.
Hey, shut up. Do you want to hear how mad I was at fucking Daniel? So he basically,
This makes up for all the times I've ever been mad at you. I felt bad for a second, then I remembered, and I was like, "Oh, nah, you earned
You've
this
never
one."
been mad at me for a legitimate reason.
I like
This is just Tristan making up for every time he's late to record.
Every time, like, where's this guy at? How are you tired? What are you talking about? Sure, go smoke the blunt first.
I like this.
I love it how you're like, go smoke the blunt first. Sure, I'll come.
I'll come with.
Yeah. Like, what the
Go
fuck are
smoke
you
the
talking?
blunt first.
Fine,
Save some
I'll
for me.
smoke your blunt, you asshole. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. Why are you mad though?
No, so I think you know why I was mad.
I do.
So I got a flyer that said, hey, here's the time of the show, 6 p.m. And so I was like, I slept. I was super
Which
tired.
is the worst time for a show.
Yeah, 6
It was.
p.m.
It was miss.
Let me, thanks for ruining the story. Let me get to the end of it. So basically, I show up at like 6:45, thinking I'm gonna
Yeah.
be late, thinking I'm gonna get like hollered at. I haven't heard a lick from anyone.
So hold on.
I
Already, you thought the show started at 6, and you woke up at what time?
like
6:15.
Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
you sort of have a leg to be mad.
That's what
But
happened
you
to me
don't
today.
have a leg to be mad.
Daniel, everyone hearing this story, keep in mind, I don't respect Daniel. So I don't care about his opinion, and if he's mad at me, worst case scenario, he fires me from this, and he loses the best part of his podcast.
Hey, that's
after
fucked up.
Brody's cool.
Yeah, no.
Right
he loses.
here,
He loses the best part of this podcast after he already fired the other best part of this podcast. So,
And then you guys are gonna start a podcast called "Remember Us." We were the best parts of that other one.
The intro.
The
song,
final stop is what you'll call it.
The absolute final stop.
Yeah.
I promise it's the final stop. No, but so I get there pretty promptly at 6:45, thinking I was about to run on stage, and then I call Mr. Daniel, and he informs me the show doesn't start till about a crisp 8 p.m., and that the flyer that he sent me is wrong completely. So I had just 2 hours to burn. Not enough time, keep in mind, to go in rush hour traffic to go see my parents who aren't that far away, but just a perfect amount of time to do absolutely nothing. So I went to Goodwill, got the shirt you're seeing currently, and the sweater I wore that night.
So are you saying thank you to him?
I'm not saying thank you.
I haven't seen a problem yet.
I know. I'm saying
You made sure I got up at a decent hour and I had extra time to go shopping.
Yeah, dude.
First off,
I got you fitted today. So you're saying it's a DBG fit? You're welcome.
No.
You're welcome.
No.
You look nice. You look
no,
like
because if it was a DBG fit, if I sent you into Goodwill with $100 and asked you to pick me out an outfit, I would wear 0% of what you got me. Just because you.
That's a good idea for the Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon. We should do. Honestly, we need to do like something where I dress you and you dress me. Just because I feel like I can make you look the best you'll ever look, and Taylor would love me, and then. Fucking for dressing you like that, and then fucking
shit. Your shit's way easier than me, dude. You're putting
What
rims.
the fuck do you mean? My
You're
shit.
putting rims on a Ferrari. I got to make a '96 Civic look nice. What are
the
you
fuck
talking
do you
about?
Mean? First off, listen. I am New York pretty. I'm a New York 10.
I'm a New York 10.
You're not a New York 10.
I'm a New York 10.
You're not a New York 10.
I am a New York 10.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Dude, fucking on what? The Richter scale when you walk around?
No, on the Lower East Side. He looks like every dude on the Lower East
You
Side.
look
Yeah.
Dominican.
Yeah.
You look like everyone's serving pastrami.
Say Poppy.
Poppy.
Ew.
Yeah, that was gross. My
don't
dick
do
just
that.
went in my body. Like that was uncomfortable. Don't ever say Poppy again.
Robert, you
only-
single currently?
No, I'm seeing someone.
Ooh.
Everybody's wifed up except for Andrew.
And Brody.
Because I'm not in New York, dude.
Brody, are you wifed
So
up?
it's not because you're fat.
No.
That's what we were thinking this whole time.
I thought it was because he didn't have a personality, personally. But
What happened?
The fat thing
Can you
works,
wait?
too.
Wait. Can we? 1 second. I need to do a side segment.
When did we stop shitting on Daniel? When did we shift to me?
Actually,
He pushed that off to you.
I thought Daniel. I got an eye from Daniel. I thought he was getting legit mad. So we're shifting. We're shifting gears. But no. What
I'm good.
what I wanted to know. So we have a Final Stop group chat. Final Stop 2 Electric Boogaloo, and we were. I was in New York with my lovely lady. And I get inundated at 3 o'clock in the morning from text messages saying, "How do I close the deal with this chick?
So you're
I'm
in-
so
Oh.
close." And then followed by, "I fucked it up. I'm hammered. I messed it up. I'm at home now."
Was that on Monday night? Was that chick?
Yeah.
That was that.
Wait, you saw it?
It was at Devil's.
Yeah, she.
Were
she
you at
was-
Devil's?
Yeah, she was down to fuck.
Was she good looking?
She was decent. Yeah.
She was
How did he-
Andrew
That
good
doesn't mean
looking.
Hold on,
anything.
She was
hold on.
Andrew
Yeah,
good
You
looking.
shut, you shut
That
up.
means-
What did she?
No,
what did
no.
she look like?
I just
She-
imagine
she-
Andrew. I just imagine Andrew in a wig.
She looked like a cute blonde girl that does improv. That's what she looked like.
Do I know
Silence.
this person?
No. Everyone's
Oh,
silent.
nobody knew her, but he let her do 5 minutes when she had zero material, and then
You put it, dude. You got a little power and abused it immediately.
afterwards,
You want to do 5 minutes, baby?
I
you wanna-
get you the
you wanna-
time you need.
You want to see the punchlines on the patio like a true star?
You want to see what all sauce, no napkins is really about? Fucking.
And then afterwards, I felt like a dick because he was saying something, and she was like, "You're so nice." And I'm like, "Yeah, he is. You bombed," and he's telling you had a good set. And
Perfect.
You
No,
remember that?
you know what also fucked me up is you shitting on my shoes. I got new shoes, bitch.
I know. I
Are you
shit on his
seriously
shoes
buying
so
your
hard.
shoes because Rob said so?
You should.
Can he talk shit about your weight? Will that be the nail in the coffin?
The
to make
highlight
you
of the
fit?
night, though, is after she left, she was on the outside gate, and I just see him run faster than I've ever seen him run in his life to the edge to be like,
7
"Let me
miles
get your
per
number."
hour.
He got
7
it.
miles
He
per
got
hour.
it. Good for him. Golf clap. He got it.
What'd
And
you
then
do with it?
He fucked it up.
I
somehow.
fucked it up.
How'd you fuck it up?
Promptly fucked it up.
Oh, so you know how after the mic ended, I just started drinking aggressively.
Yeah, you were like, "Are you gonna stay and drink?" And I was like, "Yeah, maybe." And then you just started drinking super hard.
Oh man.
And then I went and did mushrooms.
The thing is,
Rob,
dude,
Rob.
I feel bad every time I drink, and then I remember Andrew's just like, I've never been in a situation where Andrew's like, "Do you want to drink with me?" Because I feel like no
He's
matter
already
what,
drunk when you get there.
no, because I'm always already drinking, and I've already bought him drinks.
Yeah.
But like, if there's a situation where Andrew's like, "Do you want to drink?" I know something is wrong.
Well, that's
Like, I know that like
he
you
was
have
checking to see if I would drink with him, and then he started buying drinks, and then I was like, "I'm out. I'm gonna go do mushrooms with Ben Anderson." And
I don't even remember you telling me that.
yeah, because you were so drunk.
Holy
So what happened
Did you
with the
drive
girl?
home?
Yeah. From Tempe to Goodyear.
Hey,
I
that's a
know
long
how
drive.
far. I've done that.
Tempe to Goodyear?
Yeah.
Dude, that's the homeward mile.
You
I've
better
done that
use your
before.
one call
Dude,
to
the
tell me you
reason-
can't make the podcast.
Yeah.
No.
I've done that multiple times. I refuse to do it anymore.
No.
That's why I went and did mushrooms
But
on
Rob,
Monday.
Rob, you want to know how much I drank?
Yeah. Also, don't drink and drive, people.
Don't drink and drive.
Andrew
Yeah.
can because nobody cares about
Yeah,
him.
because
But, like,
Andrew's body is a natural airbag, and if he hits anything, he's just gonna bounce around like a ping pong ball on the inside of
I
his
went
fucking-
through the entire comedy tab and an additional $70.
Oh, fuck.
What's the
Wait, they took you off the comedy
No,
tab at
I
a point?
finished it up because
Yeah,
it
'cause
hits a
it's
limit.
It's only $50.
It's $100.
Oh, it's $100.
Yeah.
You spent $170
It was
on
wait,
booze?
all you.
Shit.
Just all you.
But for the most part, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
geez.
probably one for that girl, right? Yeah, you probably
Ah,
got her a drink.
dude,
Yeah,
the
you
little
did.
wheeze.
You little simp.
Wait,
heard
did
the
you?
simp
You bought her a drink at the
motherfucker.
comedy tab?
Yeah, of course I am.
Remind me to never give you a lick of power, bro. You
Yeah.
fucking abuse it.
Meanwhile, I'm
immediately.
funny. No drinks on the comedy.
This guy's
tab.
big step. This guy's walking in the
That chick was
devil's.
eating dicks
He,
live.
he never even told me about the comedy tab. I've been your friend. You introduced me as your best friend.
Now I'm kind of
Yeah,
hot.
but I see the way you're his friend, and it's probably better that he didn't tell you.
I
He's
listen.
so hurt
Yeah.
right now.
Me?
This is the last
you.
episode. What's up? That's what I do. I bring chaos.
I was about to say,
What do we not like about Brody? Let's get into it.
Rob. Rob Homewrecker, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally now.
That's
Okay,
lit.
so what happened with the girl?
Oh, no, I was just hammered. I didn't respond back in time and shit like that.
What do you mean you didn't respond back in time?
When I texted you, I was like,
it was
hey,
3 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Yeah, I need
Also,
help.
if you
That's
said
when
you
I saw
didn't
the text.
respond back in time, I think that means you sent her 12 messages in a row.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't. I
give
did
me the
not. I did
real.
not. I promise I did not. I just said, hey, it was really awesome meeting you tonight. What are you
Dude,
doing?
what are you doing?
Are you texting
Are you
your
try-
fucking Super Bowl hero, bro? What are you talking about? You're texting a female.
You should have sent her a
You
text
saw.
that
You
said,
saw when we went to Tucson. I have no game.
You can get
I was
game,
about to say,
though.
you're 2 for 2, no game.
You got big, beautiful lips and big, beautiful everything else. You can fucking get game.
When have
Dude.
you ever heard something described as big, beautiful in a serious way?
His whole...
I've heard it on a lot of recent blogs.
You hear that on Clubhouse and Clubhouse only.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is Clubhouse?
Oh, you
It's
don't
a
know
black.
about Clubhouse?
It's a black like. It's not black, but there's a hell of black niggas on there,
What is it though?
bro.
I want a shirt that just says...
Clubhouse hella black niggas.
Yeah.
What is it though? What is Clubhouse? Is it a
It's
website?
it's audio. It's like audio Twitter.
Yeah.
What? Is
Yeah.
it like an app?
Yeah,
Yeah.
How have I never heard of this?
Yeah.
It
So
was
it's like-
huge for like 2 months, and then it kind of died.
Yeah,
down
during
a lot.
COVID, people like Kevin Hart and shit would go and start their own rooms and then answer questions. They get like 40, 50,000 people at one time.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize it was like
Leah
that.
Lamar is a comic I worked with. She was super big on Clubhouse. They made her the face of the app for a while.
Why have
You
I
can
heard
find
that
us
name
on
before?
Clubhouse.
She was at House of Comedy with me
Okay, that
a
makes
few 4 months ago. 5
Dude, just
months
pull
ago.
your fucking dick out already, Rob.
Like, what?
You're getting the star of Clubhouse.
Yeah, I know. My life is
And
going
she
great.
and you had sex with her, dude.
did not.
That's
Here's my que-
literally what you just said.
Here's
Yeah,
my question,
okay.
Rob. I
Literally
don't know,
what you just said.
I don't know your like. How did you go from mics to featuring in Phoenix?
I was funny.
No,
Okay,
I'm aware
so-
you have to be funny to do it.
So
I'm
what
saying,
happened was I started being real funny, and then people were like, "This guy's real funny." I don't know. It just happens. You build a name.
yeah, that's what happens, man.
Eventually,
Why are you asking dumb questions?
You-
that's
bro?
not a dumb.
Why are you
every-
embarrassing me in front of my friend?
You
That's
almost just
not.
hit Rob.
Your
and-
story's
Rob,
different.
dude,
My story's
Rob,
different.
Rob,
Who
let's
do
get
you-
out of here. Rob, let's get out of
Let's
here.
go. Let's start our own podcast.
Who do you think?
Now you
watches-
wonder why I don't buy him drinks whenever his arms just fucking flail every time.
Yeah. That's a personal question
long.
that I want to know. Who you think
He's
watches this?
Condorish.
It's comedians that watch our shit currently. That's a question I want to know.
My dad.
Yeah,
watches
it's
it.
just
No, not like
you start
it's-
doing guest spots at the club, and then eventually they're like, "Hey, do you want to work a weekend?" And then that weekend turns into one weekend every 3 months. And
Okay, Rob didn't want to work in the logistics. I got you. I was more asking like, what was like we asked Luis, I think, like, what was the first show that kind of like put you on? Like, what was the first show that like you because you've been doing it
Snap
for how long
Battles.
here?
9 years.
Okay, so what was the first show in those 9 years that you went from like every show I was doing to open mics to your first weekend?
Snap Battles.
What's that?
It's a roast competition that Charlie used to run.
I
Nobody's
remember
won it
Snap
more
Battles.
than once. I won it 3 times. And then after that, people are like, he seems funny.
He had a show that was big like that?
It was super big. We went from the back room of Bridget's, where people were standing outside to get in,
I love
to
that room.
the Laugh Factory when the Laugh Factory was in Scottsdale, and then to the Improv.
Oh, dude,
Like,
I
it went
remember.
Boom, 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 boom.
Dude, when
you
I
took
first
a show to the Improv?
Yeah, and it was
dude,
sold out.
when I first started, Snap Battles was probably one of, if not the biggest shows.
Dude,
in
they used to
Phoenix.
give you a belt when you won it.
Yeah.
Like a wrestling belt that had like
Yeah, it
a
was-
I didn't know
a
that.
microphone with a skull
I
on
completely forgot about.
Yeah,
Snap
fuck
Battles.
you,
I know.
pussy. I was trying to learn Phoenix comedy, and you're like, nice question, loser.
it. Yeah,
No.
it was basically roast battles, but it was a bracket of 16. And
Wasn't the Laugh
it
Factory?
worked its
Where
way
was
down
the
to one.
Laugh Factory at?
That was in Scottsdale on Tatum and Shea.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it
Yeah, yeah.
was.
There's a
yeah,
Laugh Factory here for a
there
while?
Yeah,
was
it
for a
closed
little
down.
while.
I
Yeah,
know
it
that.
closed down.
Because they were only booking headliners from the 80s.
Yeah, it closed down. I remember it closed down when right around the time when Ingle was
Yeah.
doing Chop and Walk.
Yep. Because it was right down the street.
Yeah,
like
it
I've
was
heard
right
of
down
that.
the street.
Chop and Walk was legendary.
Dude, Chop and Walk was amazing.
And
That's-
Charles ran it?
Charles Ingle used to shout out Charles Ingle, New
So
York
Josh
comedian.
Bingenheimer used to run it first.
Fuck, I forgot about
Was that one of the dudes
Yeah,
you used to
dude.
feature at the
Oh my
Improv a
God.
bunch? I feel like
No.
I've heard. No?
No, he was just a dude that ran an open mic.
Dude, you're making
with
me
a hot cousin.
You're making me remember how fucking old. Dude, I'm old in this.
I
scene.
know you're an old fucking man.
That's crazy. Dude, this March makes 5 years that I've been doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Not
right?
5 years.
No, it's
no,
gotta be
no,
more.
no, it's
7.
not 5.
It's
It's
gotta be
7.
like
It's 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Why? Yeah, what the fuck am I saying?
Yeah, because I've been doing it 9 in May.
Yeah, no, 7 years. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah,
Do you remember when I first went to stand-up Scottsdale?
Yeah, and your dad had to go with you, and
Yeah,
you were
dude.
super quiet. Now look at you. Can't get you to shut the fuck up.
Your
I know.
dad had to go with you.
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
was 17.
I was like, I first started when I was like 16, about to turn 7. No, I was 15, about to turn 16.
That's what it was. He was super young. He was like Avery Jingry, but without the drug problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every person.
A little bit later on set, we're fighting through stuff. You know,
Yeah,
we all
his-
got our demons.
His dad used to have to go with him. Because
Oh yeah, I used
he
to.
was too young to get into the clubs.
I'm pretty sure I've already said this on the podcast, but like when I first started doing stand-up comedy, I used to leave high school, go home, eat like a early dinner and stuff like that, make myself a sandwich or make myself something to microwave, completely say fuck all to my homework, and then drive to Scottsdale at like 4:00 in the afternoon, wait 2.5 hours for the bouncer to get there and then the host to get there so I could be the first one for sure on the list, so I can figure out where I want to go, because the first time I ever did it, I was like 25th on the list. I got there when the list came out at like 7:30 and there was just a line of fucking people. I did my shit in front of 2 people, and my
That was your very first time?
yeah, in front of Michael Palladino.
Yep.
Who's the gun guy?
Damn.
Who's the gun guy? The guy who's like who like always had a strap on him, who went to stand up Scottsdale.
Oh, I know you're talking about Patrick Chandler. No,
I think- no.
Patrick Chandler. It might have been.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, I just met Patrick Chandler.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, he was at Monkey Pants on Tuesday.
let me
Is
see.
that coming back? I heard that's nice.
Yeah,
Monkey
I,
Pants
I
nice
did the
coming
first
back.
one. It was great. It
heard
felt
it
like
was
old
nice.
times.
This
It was
one,
a packed room.
Yeah.
It gets wild.
Monkey Pants is really fun. My
Yeah.
cousin used to work there.
Wait, which one?
The one with the can.
The one that worked
As soon
at
as I,
Shaq, too?
dude, I literally
I
almost
saw
said,
your
"Oh."
face. I saw your face as soon as you said my cousin used to work there, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Dude,
I literally almost said, "Oh, Cans used to work there."
I consider us friends, and you never told me you had a hot cousin.
With
I don't,
heavies.
because I
The
don't.
With the
Heavies.
heavies, she got the heavies.
You guys are fucking
Also,
the
she's a
worst
bartender. She
people.
would have been perfect for me. But now I'm in a relationship.
Well, she has a kid. So.
That again, perfect for me.
Call me Father Rob.
Yeah.
Stepdad.
Daddy Rob.
No, but you performed in front of 2 people. That was your very first open mic.
The
2
first
people?
time,
Stand up Scottsdale.
yeah.
It used to be really hit or miss.
Yeah, it
like
was-
either
I
it
did
would have
one-
a
I did one
crowd
show
or
there.
I
it
was
would be empty.
I was 22nd, man.
Yeah.
Like it was me, Michael Palladino, that guy. I don't think it's
The
Patrick.
guy.
Wait,
Yeah,
did you
yeah.
not
Okay.
tell anyone on purpose? Like you didn't want anyone to know you? You didn't invite nobody?
No,
No,
I
to
did.
your
Open
first
mic? Open mic?
To my first open
You don't
mic,
know
yeah.
what anything is when you're. I guess mine's there. I did my first open mic at Laughs in Seattle. That's where I started, and I
Yeah.
brought 25 people.
No,
Gross.
I
That's-
did.
yeah.
I
And those
literally,
are 25 people that have probably never seen you on stage again.
I
because
wrote,
it was
They
so
came back.
bad.
dude.
Did they?
I did actually. I did relatively all right my first time, but that bit me in the ass because then the next 4 times,
Yeah.
it's like, obviously I'm Kevin
What
Hart.
did you
and I just
get?
ate a dick.
What you got to? How you say confident?
Yeah, I
Do you
went
think
in-
that's a running trend that you have seen in your comedy since then?
Yeah, if only there was comedy ACLs, you'd be fucked.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
If he had comedy ACL, he would have blown it a million years ago. Are you kidding me?
you do get very confident. It's not necessarily a bad thing. He's jaded.
I'm never super. I'm only fucking. I walk on
Uh-huh.
stilts around
Say that
these
with
niggas.
a straight. Say that with a straight face.
I'm not cocky. I don't like. I don't,
ass.
I don't
You're
like-
out of your fucking mind.
I don't like
I have to leave now.
Dude, I don't like that just because I walk around with this jawline and muscles that people automatically are just.
You dare say you're not cocky? You dare?
Just because I'm a black Jewish Adonis, I don't
Yeah.
see why people think
People
that
look
I
at
think
me
highly
because
of
my
myself.
natural fragrance
Listen,
is shea butter, and they
listen.
just get super pissed about it.
Listen, my bad. I'm a modern day pharaoh, but at the same time, people when they see my pyramid in the sunset, they'll know who I am.
I get it. Like I have very low self-esteem for a deity. You know.
I mean, if anything, I'm proud of me for not being more. I love me for not being more narcissistic.
Yeah. I'm so humble for how great I am.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're all on the same page now. I'm glad everyone.
The fucked up thing is that's my mindset too. So
No.
That's what you need to have. The thing that we do, you have to believe whether you portray it or not. First of all, you do also. You have
How
to
do I
believe
what do I portray in your
by
eyes?
doing stand up in general.
Yeah.
This as a whole, you have to not only believe in yourself, you have to believe in yourself so much that you're like, one day I won't even need a real job. I'm so good at
people
this.
are gonna pay me to hear
People
me
are
talk.
gonna pay. So
You have to have a super high level of confidence.
so
Somebody
don't-
tell Andrew.
So I just
No,
Right.
dude,
I have to
literally.
show it
I am
open.
funniest when I'm inches from killing myself.
No, Andrew. I was about to say.
No, 'cause
Andrew
you're
has
not
said.
always funny.
No,
Some days you're like, I love me, and just eat a dick on.
I used to tell Tristan this all the time. It's like I love stand up so much that I think about killing myself more than I think about quitting stand
yeah,
up.
I know. I was literally about to say. I'm like, that is the most. I've said that to so many people when they've thought about it, either like when it's their first time, because I've been to, which I'm sure you've had, which
Yes.
isn't it weird when you're at an open mic and people come up to you asking you for advice because
Yeah.
you're like, and
we were
Dude,
talking
100
about that at the House of Comedy.
100%. I used to look up to Andy Steinberg and ask him for advice. And then one day, some newer comics were talking to me, asking me for advice. And Subject looked at me and he goes, "You're Steinberg now." And I was like, "Oh, that's creepy. That makes me feel uncomfortable."
yeah, dude,
'Cause I feel like I don't know anything either.
dude,
Do you have like a 5-year plan? Are you gonna go to one of the hubs at some point?
Yeah, eventually. I'm pretty sure. If not, I'll try to make it happen on the internet. But
Right.
you know, my 5-year plan is just to get funnier.
I was
yeah.
gonna say the internet changed the world. You can have a successful internet presence and just tour from wherever you fucking
Yeah,
live at.
that's the goal.
TikTok.
I just gotta
people,
figure out how to get
dude,
more people.
People on TikTok sell out fucking the Improv on like one nights. Dude, I opened for some random motherfucker who has like 15 million followers on TikTok. It was an 18 and up show, so like all of his like young ass fans could go to
show
it.
up, yeah.
I literally was doing crowd work to a chick in the front row with braces, and I've never felt more uncomfortable. I'm like, "How old are you?" And she's like, 22, and I'm like, "I'm 23." And I feel like this is like not
Illegal.
okay for me
Yeah,
to
it's
talk to
illegal.
That's
you.
where the money's at, though, dude. If you can entertain, if you can bring a 9-year-old to my show and you can also make the dirtiest, loving like 45-year-old dude laugh, you're rolling in.
If there's a
funds.
9-year-old and a loving, dirty 45-year-old, like
It's a
that,
cru-
I've
it's a
seen
cruise
that.
ship.
It's a Chris Hansen show. Like
It's a
Chris Hansen's hosting that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But that's where the funds are at, bro. If you can go do a Nickelodeon show because your podcast, it's what's his name, Pete Holmes.
Davidson.
No, Pete Holmes. Pete
Yeah.
Holmes, the epitome of fucking appeals to every single market there is, dude. And that guy makes so much money.
Well, shit. Jimmy and
Gaffigan,
James
too.
out here, their podcast is super huge, and
What's that called?
it's called Crime and Sports or Small Town Murder. They do a true crime podcast. I remember when they were the guys working all the clubs out here when I first started, and then they decided to do a podcast where they pick a murder that happened in a small town. and they just go over it. James does all the research, and Jimmy has no idea, and then James tells him the story, and he comments on it through the whole thing. It blew the fuck up. They do sold out shows all across the country.
That's
live,
nice to be the
live
second guy.
podcasts.
You
Yeah.
got to put in no work. You just show up.
Oh, it's hard being Jimmy. It's just hard being him in general, right, Jimmy? No,
Hear that, Jimmy?
Jimmy's great. He's a hell of a dancer, and
That sounds like something you say to compliment someone in the 1950s.
No, it's because when I was
He's
married,
like, he's a hell of a dancer, and goddamn, can he make a margarita?
and he's definitely not a communist.
He's not a communist, and he can make a martini like any modern American.
No, at my wedding, nobody was dancing, and then he went out there and just started dancing by himself, and next thing you know, everybody was fucking dancing.
I was kind of bummed when you didn't
I wish I
invite
could
me
be
to
that
your
guy,
wedding.
dude.
I know, I'm sorry, dude.
When did you get married?
I didn't think you were allowed to be in age-wise at the time.
Yeah, I was
2016.
Yeah, I was like
I thought
18 years old.
I should have had you be the ring bearer.
That would have been cute. I would
Is
have
it-
worn.
Wait, was it the lady you're with now?
No, we were only married for
Not
6
at all.
months.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey, do you see a
Ari
ring on his finger, motherfucker?
You Ari Shafir'd it?
Yeah,
That's
dude. The
lit,
best
dude.
part is Anwar said he goes, you made a lot of bad choices in life, but I think this is a good one at the wedding. He was like, this is probably the best choice you ever made. And then 6 months when I was getting divorced, I called him and I was like, come have a beer with me. And we were talking and I was like, yeah, I'm getting divorced. She cheated. Da, 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 da. And he goes, yeah, that sucks. And I go, remember when you said it was the best choice? He goes, bro, everybody's wrong sometimes.
You can't be right all the time. I mean, what do you fucking want?
Dude, Anwar's so funny.
That's
Yeah.
Oh, that's you said that? Anwar?
Yeah, Anwar.
Yeah.
Me and him started
Shit.
comedy together.
Okay.
Hey,
Dude,
Rob,
Anwar, I looked up to Anwar.
Dude,
Me
I
too.
feel
started.
COVID clipped that. I feel so bad. They got a story moved into they got a show moved into the belly room, and then COVID hit.
I know.
and Fucking
Yeah.
It fucking blows.
They'll get back. They're at the Hollywood Improv now.
No, I know, but I'm
They're
just saying,
doing
like,
Tempe Improv too.
They're in New York right now doing the show.
No way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck,
they live in
the
New York.
weekend that I'm not in New York. Goddamn.
For some comedy festival out there. They're doing literally the worst out there. Or This Week Sucks out there.
damn, yeah, because like,
Yeah.
Mike and Anwar are built for each other. They're like they play off
They're
each other
perfect.
so well.
They're perfect.
I've
Dude,
never been to that show in person.
This Week
Really?
Sucks.
it's very
Yeah.
fun.
It's fantastic.
Their other show, literally the worst show ever, was really fun too.
Oh, the one at Film Bar, right?
No. So it started. That was him and Randy's show.
Yeah.
No, it started at Valley Bar.
What's good?
Sold out 175 every month for a year, and then they moved to Crescent where it sold out like
How did they-
350.
How
Yeah,
do they
it
do
was
numbers
awesome.
like that.
They're
good.
Anwar was Phoenix New Times Comedian of the Year like 4 years in a row.
Yeah.
So
Anwar's a fucking crusher.
yeah,
Wait, do they
he's
still-
a beast.
Do they?
They do it every year. It's just
Phoenix
nobody cares
New Times?
anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, because I was gonna say like they started This Week Sucks Tonight in a bar, right? It started at
Crescent
Yeah, it
Ballroom.
started at Crescent Ballroom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bigger. that's
I-
a bigger
Dude,
But
I
it's
did-
the little sidebar that
Dude.
they were doing it in.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the side room. Fucking Crescent was like, dude, I've done. You're there for when I started doing fucking This Week Sucks Tonight, like off and
Yeah,
off.
all the time.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Like I used to go. I was going up so much that I made my own character, and then I did like 10, 15 shows with that guy, and then like just since then, whenever they want me up, like this
I'm
past.
adding effects.
Yeah, you're making it's cool smoke effects.
Mhm.
That's rad. But like every time since then, like whenever they want me up, it's just people get so in their head going on that show. But I'm just so comfortable with them because I've been on stage with them so much that like I just fucking goof around the entire time, barely do any jokes, and just get off.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I've never done that show before, but just
You'd have a hard time.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
yeah.
you would
I'm,
be
I'm-
good.
I was gonna say I'm not a big like.
I go up there with one joke. That's it. I only plan on doing one, and as soon as I start it, they usually interrupt me, and then I just talk shit to them for the rest of the time.
See,
Yeah.
like some people will call it like, well, then you're not a well-rounded comic or whatever. But like, I did a roast once. I'm like, it's not my style. That's probably the same. It's where it's like I like going up. I don't move around a lot.
What if
I
it was
tell
a
my
roast
jokes.
where it was like an anti-roast, where all you did was talk about how attractive you were?
If we did a roast at a fashion
Oh,
show
do you
on a
mean a
runway,
set?
I would. Yeah, yeah. If we right, exactly. He's like, oh, you mean the thing where your good looks help you? Yeah, a fucking roast
It's
is
not-
the last place I want to be at.
Oh,
yeah,
it's a bunch of-
a roast would be
were
real.
you there? Were you there at this past burnout?
It's a
No,
bunch
not the
of-
most recent one.
it's
Not
a
the one
bunch
before
of-
New Year's Eve. I had a
man.
show.
It's
You-
a bunch of gremlins looking at me and being like, "That's annoying."
hey-
this
hey,
guy.
Dan-
I feel like
Hey,
this is
Daniel,
how
hey-
Andrew got canceled one time.
Hey,
You're
hey,
saying it's a bunch of unfuckable people.
No,
Yeah,
no,
hey-
he got canceled because it's an ugly guy saying unfuckable.
Oh,
So they
okay.
have an argument.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Daniel.
all of you are unfuckable.
How is True
Dan-
Deer?
Daniel.
He's chudeering. You know?
yeah,
Yeah.
Trudeer is
He's
exact
chuttering.
He's chuttering.
chutter.
No, he's good. He's good. He's still talks about it a little bit too much, but
Yeah.
He
we
te-
might. Yeah.
He-
We're having a good time.
He's he's a loud man.
He's a loud man.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't know.
He
it's-
wasn't when I first met him. He was the most humble, quiet dude, and now he's just
You see what-
cocky
And
and
I know
loud.
I know he watched. Bro,
See
it's
what
not
comedy
a,
does to you.
It's so funny because every week he's like, I'm not watching that fucking shit, but you can tell Daniel and Tristan like change the topic a little bit sooner. I was like, you definitely watch the fucking shit, you petty bitch.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Trudier.
Yeah, Chutter. It's not a real open mic unless you're screaming 4 feet from the microphone.
Yeah, so Rob,
It's all love.
Sorry, we haven't been friends in a while. I just don't see you anymore because I don't do open mics.
So fuck you, True Dear.
Yeah, you're
From Rob to you.
yeah, like a little Valentine's Day card. Tristan is my living Valentine's Day card.
Yeah, I'm Icarus with the fuck you news.
What's up, dude?
hey, so like we were talking about how when you started like all the younger years of you in stand up, like what was the thing that made you be like, oh, I'm gonna try this out? Like what was the part like?
Okay, I've told this story a bunch on different podcasts. I'll give you the quick version. I went to see, I think it was Rogan at Stand Up Live. I'd never done comedy before. Never thought about doing comedy. I always wanted to. Ari Shaffir was featuring for him. Got a heckler. After his set, he went outside. I was outside smoking. Started talking to him about the heckler. I was making him laugh. Because he was laughing, I was like, hey, you did this joke where you went pa 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 pa. And he was like, yeah. I was like, what if you went pa 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 pa? Like, changed it a little bit. He laughed real hard. He goes, that's funny. How long you been a comic? And I was like, oh, I'm not a comic. And he was like, yeah, you are. You just haven't found a stage yet. And he gave me a list. There used to be a website, I don't know if it's still around, called Bad Slava.
I remember Bad Slava.
Yeah, it was like Craigslist for every comedy open mic in the country. Like, you picked your state, and then it listed. They were
Who
using.
fucking stopped doing that? That's $1 million idea.
They were literally most of the time wrong. Like the first one said Hidden House, so I went there. It said it started at 7. It didn't start till 9:30. But I got really drunk that night. But yeah, because he was like, he wrote it down and he was like, find a stage, and that's how I got started. And the first time, I never tell this story. First time I went on stage, I was a little nervous, and the first joke I did at the time, I was wearing like some sort of hip hop T-shirt, and I looked like a child. But so I go on stage. I don't know if you can tell by the way I'm dressed, but I'm 30, and it got a laugh. And when I got the laugh, even the smallest laugh, I was like, this is all I want to do.
Yeah.
And then this fucking chick. I was doing a bit about riding the bus and how there's white girls on the bus that you don't fuck with, and this chick in the back goes, "I'm that white bitch you don't fuck with," and and I was like, "I googled you, I knew you were gonna be here." I was like, "Not gonna fuck with you," and I got a laugh. And